Well, I'll try a little bit more detailed explanation here as my mind clears up from the purple haze. Um, I just got through watching a movie called Revolver. You need to watch it. Watch it at least 3 times. Most of you will need to watch it about 5 times, I would say. It took me 3 or 4 times. No, actually, it took me 5 times to get it. It's a pretty tough one. I had a pretty strong fucking ego. Anyway, watch that movie. Uh, Anyway, I want to explain things as I understand them, as I'm a little bit better at explaining them. Come here, Max. Max, come here. But what I have found through this show, through a lot of thinking, through research, through listening, through mostly thinking, is that mankind, nearly all of humanity, is in a state best be described as light sleep, dream state. We are going through this life in a dream. Now, conceptually speaking, I guess the best way to understand this is that there are three distinct basic states of consciousness. There is awake. There is kind of a state between dream and awake, and there's a dream state that occurs while you're sleeping. You can mimic that state and mix it with the others using an entheogen. It's a plant that produces that actually solely antagonizes the alpha or kappa receptor. I won't mention. I'll let you do the research because I'm not going to promote anything like that. Excuse me. Anyway, you are almost certainly in this middle state, this semi-conscious dream state where you exist. It's a very long dream. And as you know, or as you should know, dreams can be influenced by reality, and dreams can influence reality. Well, you're in a state where both are happening simultaneously. Your dream is influenced by reality, but your reality, the dream reality, the dream is also influencing reality. It's actually manifesting reality. I mean, it's no nightmare that we're destroying the planet. That's a fact. But the fact is also that we are destroying the planet because we're dreaming it, because we're being influenced by people who are incapable of dreaming, to be honest, or of having good dreams, because they lack passion. If you don't have passion, you don't have the capability of having good dreams. So the only influence you can have over dreams is adverse. And I, of course, refer to what I've been calling in this show primary zombies, psychopaths, people who lack empathy, people who lack passion. Now, people who are devoid of passion, of course, their dreams are twisted, they're evil, they're disturbing, and they're based in, as a result of the movie I just watched, of course, there's a point to that, and this, they're based in ego, the self, the inner self, the necessity of individual identity, which is absolutely unnecessary in a society, because in society we are all part of the same team. We're all each other, basically. So ego is an abstraction allowing us to protect ourselves in situations where we are alone. Okay, so for a person to exist satisfactorily in this state of mind, they have to create a situation where they can exist with this ego, where they can justify its existence. These people, these primary zombies, these psychopaths, who are afflicted with this lack of passion, this massive ego that controls their every action, exist in a state, or are in positions of power because of the nature of the situation, the game. Again, thank you, Guy Ritchie. You are a part of the game, absolutely a part of the game. I don't even think you realize how much of a part of the game you are. We're all part of the game. It's not my game, man. It's not my game. Come on, I'm just a player. I just learned the rules ahead of time. That's all. I'm just the first person to learn the rules, apparently, or one of the first people to learn the rules. I don't actually know that. I just kind of surmise that. I mean, I'm sure there's other people that know the rules, but they just haven't acquainted themselves with quite enough of the rules to understand what the game really is and who's playing it. It's the universe, at least as far as I can tell. But, so if these people gain positions of power and influence, and they do so by ego, then they have to create a world where they can continue to exist and be in positions of power. So they have to create a world that satisfies their ego. Thus, they have created the entire world. 3% of the population. In America, psychopaths represent 3% of the population. Yet they have shaped our world, every aspect of it. Every single aspect of it, including your thoughts, have been created by these primary zombies, these psychopaths, these egos. And again, this is how I know it can be cured. And Guy Ritchie in Revolver and Luc Besson, with who was producer, I didn't even realize Luc was behind it. Thank you. They teamed up to present a cure for the zombie affliction, the zombie virus, this psychopathy, this ego issue. Kill the ego and kill the psychopathy. There's nothing left but to learn passion. You're devoid of anything else. It's so amazing. I mean, you lose that game, you lose that ego game, and you have to admit defeat, and you have to admit you're part of the game. It's that simple. What I'm going through now, this is more personal, what I'm going through now is trying to restore the memories of my life so that I can restore all of my cognitive abilities, though I will still probably have to rely on external aspects for memory, unless I can tap my subconscious for that. If I can stay awake and tap my subconscious, I can do this. But the point is, I'm sorry, Max. The point is, I am trying to get to the point where I can play the game completely within the rules and to my potential and to human potential. And that means being able to plan, being able to run a con, I guess you could say. It also means doing things that are against my current understanding of the rules. And that means manipulation, that means dishonesty, that means playing people. That means manipulating you into doing what is necessary to give you what you need. Because I'm not manipulating you. I'm not lying to you. I'm not deceiving you. I'm deceiving, lying to, and manipulating your ego. So I am absolutely justified to do that because your ego is your enemy. We're in the paradigm, the perspective of Revolver here. But it is true. Your ego is your enemy. Your ego is what prevents you from being empathetic. Your ego is what prevents you from seeing the truth. Your ego is what causes you to assume that these people in power have that power for a reason, because they've convinced your ego that your ego is in charge, not you. So it's definitely helping my understanding. I'm sure I'm going to gain further understanding. But for now, this is just wow. I'm glad I picked this up. It was, I mean, the universe threw it at me. I was at the grocery store nearby me that I used to shop at regularly 12 years ago, and these guys, shit, lost my train of thought there. Sorry, still asleep a bit. Oh yeah, I was in this grocery store. I was actually looking for Waking Life. I saw a movie select. They had a movie selection. Look, I'm like looking at it. It's like they're gonna have Waking Life. I'm like, fucking first top shelf. One of the first movies that pops out is Revolver. Oh shit, yes! I've been looking for this movie forever, and I was hoping to find it for a awakening party I'd like to host. And I say that as if it's a regular kind of event. Oh yeah. No, an awakening party. I'm going to show movies. In fact, I can tell you what movies I'm going to show. First, Revolver. Second, The Matrix. Then, Abre los Ojos. Spotless of the Sunshine of the Spotless Mind. Sleep Dealers. Death to Smoochie. Possibly those movies. Then, finish it off with Waking Life and my show. All of this done while stoned. Everybody has to be stoned. And then, at the end, those who are ready to awaken will imbibe salvia, divinora. And that will now be the awakening party. Because once you're in that state, in the state of salvia, you are in the awakened state. You just don't understand it. And so at that point, I will have control of the participants and can, if they're willing and ready and able, and I have to be able to be certain they're ready, willing, and able. If they're ready, willing, and able to be awake, then they can at least catch a glimpse of it. That's what salvia does. It's the power of it. And I said I wasn't going to promote that. Oh well. Too bad. It's not legal in the state of California, and I'm not selling it. You should, if you choose to do it, you choose to do it. But anyway, I'm sorry. We got foxtails around here, and he gets little chunks of sharp grass seeds in his fur that irritate the skin. And when I'm trying to remove them, they irritate him. So I'm not abusing my dog. I'm helping my dog. He just doesn't know how to speak. He doesn't have a very good vocabulary yet. He only had one long word before. I'm gonna bite you. I'm gonna kill you. I love you. Pet me. I'm hungry. One word vocabulary. Growl. Anyway, so people will enter this awakened state, hopefully, and coax them into the real world. Because the truth is, I need someone to help me stay in the real world. I can't maintain it. I'm just too disabled right now. Brain's too fucked up. But anyway, that's as I understand things, basically. I have a new goal, and I don't know how much the show will continue to be part of it. If I need to leave it alone, or if I need to, That's enough. No. No. Grr. Pet my dog and he growls at me. So, okay, does that mean you're enjoying it? Does it mean you don't want to do anymore? I don't know. Because he does. He'll just be sitting there and enjoying it. He'll say, Other times it'll be, that's annoying. God. Just gotta take his perspective. Read his body language. Empathize. And anticipate his attitude. Because he has a really shitty attitude. Oh, God. Big ego problem, this dog. Zombie dog. Anyway, so that's as I understand things. Wow. Yeah, and I'm not medicated, by the way. We should change that. Oh, that's my mole, you bastard. Don't do that. Now I'm just annoyed. Oh. Anyway. Fine. I won't pet you either. Anyway. Yeah. I don't even know if I'm going to upload this. I doubt it at this point. I'm just documenting my thoughts. We'll see what happens. But, anyway, I'm enjoying the adventure, but I do have to take a break and get serious about getting my ship ready. Because I just don't know that. I just don't believe it's going to awaken. People are going to awaken by the time the war starts. I'm so sickened by that. I don't know. Things in Ukraine are starting to turn out a little differently. I think people are starting to wake up. And Putin in Russia is a lot more involved in the game, I guess you could say, a lot smarter than we anticipate, than we understand. And they're not our enemy. I mean, come on. You know, that's the thing about these wars that these zombies create for us. They make us enemies of each other. We're not enemies. You know, you have no enemy. Okay, no human being is your enemy. It's their ego. It's their attitudes, their perspectives, their actions that are the enemy. It's a part of them. It's a thing inside of them that they can't control. That's being controlled externally, which controls them. Which only makes them think they're being controlled. You know, it's dream influence, you know. I'll understand it sufficiently to articulate it so that you can understand it down the road. In the meantime, you're just going to have to put up with watching 10, 15, 20 minutes, 50 minutes at a time of this show. I apologize. Well, no, I don't. I don't apologize. You're being entertained. I'm going to a lot of effort to do this. And if you can't process my raw thoughts and understand what they are, their nature, I can't help you. I really can't. If you can't accept that I know something that you don't, I can't help you. But understand this. Your fucking ego is fucking destroying the planet, okay? Get the fuck rid of it. Okay, go watch Revolver. Watch it 5 times until you understand, until a light bulb pops off in your head and you go, oh shit, that guy wasn't fucking telling us a fucking line of bullshit. He really fucking did know what he was talking about. Holy shit. You know, you pick up anything, I'm trying to tell you, you know, it's your ego that says that you shouldn't listen to me because I'm someone else, I'm your enemy. No, I'm your fucking friend, okay? I have passion, I have care and concern and, I'm trying to think of the words. I fucking love every goddamn fucking human being on the world, on the planet, excuse my language there. You know, it's passion, okay? I care, I care, I just don't like your fucking egos, okay? You know, I don't like my old ego. I don't like my old self either. So don't think you're being singled out, you know. I hate everyone's ego, but I love everyone. So, anyway. I hope this. I think what I might do is sit down and plan the con of all time. Fuck, I can't plan it. I'm part of it. I think I'm going to sit down and figure out what my part is in this big con, because all of us are being conned by the universe into doing the right thing. Right. It's a test. Can we save ourselves before they destroy the planet? Because you know what? If we destroy the planet, we can't get off the planet, we can't colonize, and this human species just dies. Okay? None of you understands what that really means. Okay? Why do you think the Hindus and other religions talk about reincarnation? So that you can recognize that it's important that the world still be here, because you'll be coming back. Is it true? Almost certainly. Almost certainly. You know, this past life regression, we haven't lived past lives. We've always been alive. We've just been in different forms. And I don't mean physical forms. I mean spread out. You know, our thoughts have been split among other people in various aspects of the past. And it's no more than what we read. That's why it's important to be remembered, not famous. Ah, shit. Oh, God, I get that now. Holy shit. I think I understand reincarnation. I'm not stoned. This is me. This is awake. This is thinking. This is blue sky. Fucking fuck all these man's rules, man. I'm thinking about the universe's rules. I'm thinking within those rules. And in those rules, oh man, reincarnation is just, you put enough thoughts out there to outlast your body. You do something. Okay, pick someone you know from history. Okay, Da Vinci. You know, Da Vinci contributed so much that he's remembered to this day for his contributions. He's still alive in people's minds, split among all the people he's influenced and continues to influence. He's still alive. And how do we know? I mean, he doesn't have a physical body, obviously, but how do we know he isn't somewhere among us, split among us? His thoughts, his deeds, his acts, his inventions, his ideas continue to allow the human species to prosper. So he lives on forever. You know, and maybe he was a bunch of other people. Maybe a bunch of other people have been him. Maybe part of him is me. Well, obviously I know part of him is me because I've read him. Yeah, weird fascinating, fun stuff to think about. It's wow. Jeez.